Hello everyone, in this video you will learn how to import 3D horizon step by step into Geomodeling software. All products in Geomodeling share the same database and same UI of data importing and exporting. In Geomodeling software, user can start the importing process of 3D horizon by clicking the Import menu on top level and selecting 3D horizons. Geomodeling software supports several different formats for horizon files. We support 3D horizon ASCII columns, CPS3 grid ASCII file, Earth Vision grid ASCII file, SESX horizon ASCII file, photon surface ASCII file, surface grid banner file, and ZMap plus grid ASCII file. And in this video, we will focus on the most common format, which is the 3D horizon ASCII columns. To import 3D horizons, we need to go to the top main menu, select Import, and select 3D horizon. And then please make sure the file type is selected as the 3D horizon pics ASCII columns. And then you can select your horizon files. If you have multiple horizon files, you can click Ctrl A to select all the horizon files. And then click Open. And first of all, you need to specify the data separation, if it's by fixed width columns or by delimiters. And importing range should be specified correctly. In this case, from the bottom preview, we can see the data starts from line 1, so here from line 1 is correct. And you can set the correct delimiters to separate the data correctly in the spreadsheet. If you have any text qualifiers of double quotes, single quotes, or other symbols, you need to check that to avoid importing those symbols. And you can define the column name if it's automatically defined or is the same as last used. And the unit names, this is most common for importing completion data. The most important thing is to specify the column name for different columns. And for the 3D horizons common ASCII file, this is very simple. You just need the X, Y, and the Z value for the horizon. If you don't have X, Y value in your horizon file, you can also use inline crossline number. But before that, you need to import the seismic data. Then when you import horizon, you can just use inline number, crossline number, and Z value to import the horizon. So that's another format. So basically, for importing horizons, you can do X, Y, Z, and also inline, crossline, Z value, these two combinations to import the horizons. We also support import multiple horizons at one time. If you have multiple horizons data in one file, we can also import that. And I will show you afterwards about that format. So we need to use the drop-down menu to select the correct column name. The first column in this case is the X value, and the second one is the Y, and the third is the Z value. And you can see in your data file, you may have some invalid value, and in this case, it's this number here. And you should enter this number in this box and check this invalid value. So after you define these columns, you can select Next. Then in this page, you need to define the domain type for your horizon, if it's time domain or depth domain. And you need to put the correct input unit for your horizon. And in this case, for my horizon, my Z value is in milliseconds. And this input unit can be different from the project unit. If it's different, then the program will automatically convert the input unit to the project unit. And you need to specify the file coordinate system for your horizon file. If it's the same as the project coordinates, you can select the project coordinates. If it's in another coordinate system, you can select other coordinate system and use the select button to select other projection system. If it's different projection system, then the program will automatically convert it to the project coordinate system. So then you can click Next, and in this page you can define the 3D seismic survey this horizon attached to. So for example, in this case, I only have one 3D survey, so it's automatically selected. And you can change the horizon name in this box. And this shows the summary for the XYZ value in terms of the mean and max and delta. If it's necessary, you can check this checkbox to negate Z values. And then you can click Next. And this page shows the surface preview of your horizon file. If this looks correct, then you can click OK or OK for all to import the horizons. Otherwise, you need to go back to the previous steps to change any parameters that you may not set correctly. Then after clicking OK for all, you can see all the horizons have been imported and they will be saved under the horizons folder in the horizon type in Data Manager. There is another format of horizon file that we can import, which is the multiple horizon file import. So in one horizon file, you can have multiple horizons, and you can have a column of the horizon name in your data file. So then you can import multiple horizons just using this one file. For example, here in this file, we can specify the first column as the horizon name and define the X and the Y column. And here in this file, we also have the inline cross line number, and the last column is the Z value. So for this multiple horizon import using one file, you must have the column of horizon names to specify different horizon names. And you can have the X, Y, Z value to import those multiple horizons, or you can have inline cross line and Z values if you have already imported the seismic data. Then you can click Next to import those multiple horizons. If there are multiple horizons in one file, then the importing process may be slower than your import single horizon. So then you can define domain type, unit, and projection. This is the same as you import single horizon file. And here you can see these are different horizons in that one file, and you can click Next to see different preview for different horizons. Then you can click OK to import those horizons. So those horizons stored in that one horizon file will all be imported at once. So this is the multiple horizon import process. After the horizon have been imported, then you can check and QC the horizon information and also visualize them in different windows. You can double click on the horizon and see the detailed information. You can also open a base map window to visualize the horizon. If you want to change the visualization properties, you can double click on the horizon, and in the visualization type you can change the display setting, and you can also show the contour on the horizon. And if you have any culture data, you can use this one to overlay the culture data on the horizon. You can also display the horizon in 3D window so that you can QC the horizons you imported. You can enlarge the Z value to see the difference. And also you can open a seismic section window and show an inline or cross line of your seismic data, and you can display the horizons on the seismic section. One way is you click on the horizon on the tree view to display them, or you can directly right click on the seismic on your seismic section and select show all horizons, and you can zoom in to this area so you can see these are the horizon I just imported. And you can edit the horizon using the 3D horizon tracking tools, or you can, if you want, you can interpolate the horizon. The imported horizon can be used to build the interval or stratigrade and utilized in our advanced workflow. This is the end of the video of importing 3D horizons into geomodeling software. If you have any question, please send message to support@geomodeling.com. Thanks for watching.